The Flash's Ezra Miller deletes Instagram after posting memes mocking court's attempt to find them.
Them. Being plural.
Them.
Two people. Two people.
Maybe
he has someone under his custody, okay? Two people. Multiple.
In his
them.
custody.
Them is plural, you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the people
a lot of people didn't get that.
The people in this article are not referring to them, the plural. They're referring to them, his pronouns.
But
are we sure?
are referring to them.
Yes.
Ezra Miller and Tokata Iron Eyes.
Yes.
Okay?
Are on the run.
That's who we're referring to, just so everyone's clear.
They're destroying language. Like, this is crazy we even have to have this conversation.
Right? Like, the fact that we're arguing about it is, like, pissing me off.
I was an English professor.
Oh, man, that's going to be doubly as insulting.
Destroyed the language. It doesn't make any sense anymore.
Ezra Miller is continuing his descent into supervillainhood, where he's literally becoming his own supervillain character in a very weird and hilarious way.
Yeah.
And what's going on right now is basically he's on the run from the authorities, and he deleted his Instagram and said basically, well, we'll get into it. I put a couple of the stories that he has now since deleted in the thumbnail, but a couple of them read real creepy, like real creepy.
Yeah.
So it says, the Flash star Ezra Miller deletes their Instagram account after posting a string of memes mocking legal authorities who are looking for the actor. Remember, actors also now, they've, you no longer can genderize. Is genderize a word that doesn't sound
It is
like
now.
It is.
Gender is a verb now.
Look what they did to them.
Yeah.
You
no longer call them actors and actresses. It's just actors.
So I find this paragraph offensive then for saying actor.
Yes.
We should write out to Brad Lang.
No, they want this. They want this. They don't like the term actress. They find it demeaning. So it says, Ezra Miller deleted their Instagram account after posting a variety of memes taunting authorities who are actively searching for the actor after they were accused of manipulating and grooming an underage fan. Because this is like what normal people do when stuff like this happens. They mock people.
I think he was forced to delete his Instagram after.
You think it was the
I think
Warner Brothers who did this?
Yeah, I think his studio saw that he was doing this and was like, hey, here's this clause in our contract that says you can't do this and this and this on social media.
Yep.
Delete it. Like, delete them or delete your account.
So we're gonna look at some of these images here. Here's the first one. It says, "You cannot touch me. I am in another universe." Oh boy. Message from another dimension. This is the one that creeped me out. Some of the so it's yeah. It looks like a note for somebody who's about to commit self-deletion.
May I?
In a weird, yeah, you may.
I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, mind, body, soul, and success are not altered by anyone's envy. I am protected from all negative people attempt to throw at me. Illegible writing before people, so we don't know what that was. Subconsciously and consciously, I clear any and all hidden peers who are hidden enemies.
Oh, NRG is supposed to be energy, right? Negative energy.
Negative energy people attempt to throw at me.
Like I said, this is completely normal.
I hate when negative people try to tear me and my teenage girlfriend apart, who I met when she was 12 and I was 23. They're so negative.
I tried to get.
They have such ill intent. They're so jealous of our love.
Just because I tried to get into a bed with her when she was 14 does not mean
gave her LSD
and gave
alcohol.
her drugs and alcohol does not mean that I, Ezra Miller, am a bad person.
No,
we were just trying to vibe.
It means that I am misunderstood.
And he hit us up with this beautiful Pinterest poem. So we absolve him of everything.
I do love the idea that he deletes all his social medias, but they end up catching him because he's still got a Pinterest profile, like
he
somewhere.
Just can't help but pin it to his wall.
And some really gifted Fed organizer is just like, well, he looks like that type who would be on Pinterest.
Right.
I love that one of them says, it's like a meme, and it's like me remembering how I was nice when I should have said, who the F do you think you're talking to? Bro, I don't think you are nice, though.
He's not.
No. You literally physically attack people who are not interacting with you.
I'm fairly certain his PR team is Martin Shkreli. Remember that guy?
Oh, God.
Man.
This is how
Boy, have
acting.
I.
That is an interesting story.
It's a tale for another day.
It's another episode. People, headache, me. So he is, I don't even know how to describe it other than the fact that he's literally taunting people and saying, "Hey, look, I'm doing something morally reprehensible. Why don't you just deal with it?"
I don't even know what to say now because he is so like clearly detached from reality.
Yeah, he is.
He needs help.
Like, don't give social media and power and money also to people who can't handle it.
Yep.
He's one of them.
So it says Miller is reportedly hiding from the law enforcement officers after Chase Iron Eyes and Sarah Jumping Eagle were granted a protective order against the Flash star on behalf of their 18-year-old child, Dakota Iron Eyes. We all watched the video where it looks like she's like hostage and says like, "I'm fine."
Are we weirded out by the language 18-year-old child?
I am. I do think that's if we didn't know, like I said.
Well, it's technically in reference to her parents. That is their child.
Their 18-year-old child.
And
the there is throwing me off.
Yeah,
I see.
Right.
So this is one of those things, like when the Marilyn Manson thing came up with Evan Rachel Wood, and they were like you groomed a 19-year-old.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know if you can really groom somebody who's already a legal adult when you met them.
Right.
But he did not meet her when she was 19 years old.
Well,
he met her when she was 12.
Met her when she was 12 and has been communicating with her ever since. So
I feel like I'm going nuts continuing to talk about this and wondering why Warner Brothers isn't doing
every
anything.
tweet I see about it is like, hey, why is no one talking about this? Because it's true. Like, it feels like the story is getting suppressed.
The only people that are talking about it are the same people we would already be listening to and watching.
And are they doing the thing that we always say is like the correct PR move, which is to ignore, when like in all the other situations we've said you should ignore controversy, it's over like you made this comment that isn't PC. It's not like you abducted a child.
Right.
Like, that's when you actually have something to apologize for, but
Grooming and then on the run. It's insane.
I also want to point out that we looked at this old article that kind of, I mean, we already knew all this, but it says Ezra Miller reportedly
how could we have possibly predicted that this person is unstable?
Frequent meltdowns while filming The Flash. To me, it seems like somebody who is clearly, if not drug-induced, could be an explanation as to why it's more it's seeming to be a more frequent problem in his mid-20s, and that it wasn't an issue maybe when he was younger, or he's just they them person is just not a good person and is being very rude in his behavior by manipulating and taking advantage of children and then bragging about it.
Yeah.
Mixed together.
Yeah, and we're parading around mental illness.
Plus, I mean, this is the thing. Why do we have to like blame everything on something when like clearly this person is in the wrong? It doesn't matter why they did it. Why you befriended a 12-year-old and then communicated with them for 6 years.
And nobody's talking about it, like you said.
It doesn't matter why you did it, but nobody is talking about the fact that you did that.
I haven't been following this closely. Did they just find out about the 6 years of talking to this person, or like
the protective order was filed recently, so that's why people brought it up.
But it's been about 2 weeks of this now, right?
Yeah.
Since we've started covering this,
and it feels like the story like isn't being given the attention it deserves.
Right.
And instead, we're talking about like Ryan Gosling is too old to be Ken, like whatever.
He looks great as Ken.
Actually, Mary has a problem with his hair color in the movie.
No, it's not his age. Yeah, it's that they gave him bleach blonde hair, which Ken never had. His hair was medium brown. But as I was just saying, The Flash. Why is this person being?
Thank you.
Is it
if they don't pull the movie, he's going to be given even more power and money and ability to do literally whatever he wants. Like when you get bored, like the level of boredom that when you have unlimited resources and time and money, you get up to doing some evil things.
American Psycho.
Despite the protective order filed by the courts, authorities have yet to pin down Miller's location, and he's got all the money in the world, I'm sure, to be able to evade and then taunt people while evading them. Miller moves around so much that we're stuck in this legal limbo situation, and we can't serve them in any place they're in long enough, Chase Iron Eyes said.
This should be up to the FBI
at this point.
Like, he is crossing state lines and international lines, by the way, with this person ever since they were 12.
Technically, they wouldn't be able to prove. All they'd be able to prove is that she's a legal adult now, and they won't be able to stop her from spending time with him.
Again, it's like, why did the parents wait this long
6 years
anyway
to do this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
She dropped out of high school at 17,
Yep.
so they didn't decide to do that anything then.
She was going to a private school too. It's not like she was like she was.
Her parents are very involved.
Yeah, like she had her parents were activists as well.
Yeah.
And got her involved in this from a very young age. Just saying, like she met Greta Thunberg at the age of when like in like 2019.
They're both
She met
child
Greta.
environment activists.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
So it says they've been avoiding service, and now there's public pressure mounting on them to make a decision, which makes us very concerned about Ezra's volatile behavior. This isn't the first time that Miller has sparked controversy. The actor made headlines in early 2022 after they were arrested twice in Hawaii for harassment and assault. Don't forget the 2020 incident when he chokeslammed the woman in Iceland.
That's when it all
began. really start
in the public eye.
Despite the actor's recent actions, Warner Brothers insists that it has no plans to remove Miller from the role of Barry Allen in the DC Extended Universe. I mean, at this point, he's basically going to have to commit homicide if he wants to.
I don't know if that's enough.
Even then,
yeah,
they're like, it was stunning and brave homicide.
Yeah,
That's what's going to happen. So I can't fathom how this is still going on. But I mean, I understand how he's not getting caught because he's got money, but.
It's incredibly easy for the authorities to track somebody down if they feel like putting in the effort to doing so.
Yeah.
They're just kind of waiting around for him to turn himself in, and he's not going to.
Gave their child alcohol and drugs. It's going to be like, you know what the ultimate comeuppance for Warner Brothers not doing anything about this would be? If they arrested him at the premiere of The Flash.
Oh, that would be so much better than
if they took him out.
Great for ticket sales.
Like
Slapgate.
Never mind.
That would be better than Heard versus Depp and Slapgate combined, in my opinion. Just because I'm so invested in seeing this person's downfall, like,
yep,
you deserve that.
Yep, and that's on top. They also remember we read the article where he stole music from the people he collaborated. Like, he's a public menace. Like, there was a Daily Beast article that we covered yesterday that says Ezra Miller is literally he's a public menace.
Bro doesn't have friends.
Yeah,
bro has no one that cares about him.
Are they suppressing it, or you feel like it's suppressed because he was considered a darling of Hollywood?
Yes.
And is that what it is? Because I remember his name all over the place a few years ago. I don't think I've seen anything with him in it, to be honest. But
yeah, because he's weirdly kind of cornered himself in this role in a way that we've said is like reminiscent of old Hollywood, where a studio would kind of own you,
right?
For a while,
right? So he's acting out.
But they've been postponing this movie because he continues getting worse, and you can't rely on waiting for him to get better.
I mean, at this point, it sounds like when Ted Bundy was on the loose. Remember that?
Andrew Cunanan.
I mean, thankfully, lower stakes than that.
He's a spree. He killed Versace.
Okay, well, right. It's a spree at the end of your tenure as a psychopath when you're being caught.
Yep.
They go out.
Have a last hurrah.
No,
It feels like that.
It does.
The taunting again. The pictures are just like this looks like something that you leave before doing something awful.
It looks really like he's gonna send Tokata's parents' newspaper clippings.
Yep. Like with like the letters cut.
The ransom notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't even with this. Like every day I'm like when Heard Depp was going on, I'm like, man, it would be nice if we had a day where this wasn't in the news. And then the next day is like, oh, it's still in the news. This is like yesterday we covered the article that basically compared like Ezra Miller and Amber Heard and talking about the publicity problems that they're causing for Warner Brothers. And I'm like, that'll probably be the last thing for a while. And then literally after we finish that show, I see this thing where it's like, he's taunting authorities. And I'm like,
do you remember how the Charlie Sheen news broke when he was like doing Tiger's Blood and stuff?
Yep.
It was like wall to wall. Like it might as well have been Vietnam.
We talked to Charlie Sheen yesterday.
Really?
Because of,
that's so weird.
Of him.
His 18-year-old daughter started an OnlyFans against his wishes.
Yep.
And then he blamed
Thank
his
you.
ex-wife Denise Richards for allowing it to occur under her roof.
Christmas Jones.
I don't remember the specifics of
I guess the running theme
then.
here is that 18-year-old girls are kind of in danger right
yes.
now.
Believe it or not, Hollywood, you're the ones putting everyone in danger, not the rest of us.
When I got here, I looked behind every door to see if Ezra Miller was here.
You're not exactly the target demographic, but you never know.
Someone said I looked younger yesterday. Yep. You never know.
Yeah, well, but you don't look like a woman.
And you're not
you don't know what I am.
That's true. I do not.
Unless you're 12, he's not interested.
Your
age isn't on the clock.
He would need more time to get you ready for whatever he's going to do later.
That's right.
Man,
these people are evil,
man. They're definitely evil.
Downright evil.
All right, there were some super chats in there.
Yes. Soci Hobbit said, here's money for their podcasts and they people and them stories in our wonderful they them their culture. Take language and reality back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Clint Torres said, hi people, sorry I'm late. I had an unfortunate accident with a pineapple.
I don't know what that means.
Wow. I don't want to know.
Pineapple Express?
But, you know, we hope you feel
hope
better.
You're okay,
or congrats if that's a good thing.
As long as the pineapple's name isn't Ezra Miller, you should be fine.
Yeah. Waffle Sensei said, so is Reverse Flash going to be like a really good person with family values in the new Flash series? What's going on here? Yeah, he's just going to be a guy who walks really slowly and he's a really good person.
I would love to know who the chat thinks they should cast as Eobard Thawne in this, given that it would have to be kind of the opposite of maybe cast somebody really out of pocket, like an older...
Steve Buscemi.
Oh my God. That is a fantastic idea. I mean, kind of, but there was who I forget the Tom Cavanaugh and then also Teddy Sears play. Well, no, Teddy Sears played Zoom, and then Reverse Flash. I forget the name of the actor who played the actual Reverse Flash, but in season 1, it was played by Tom Cavanaugh, who did a really, really good job. Okay. The other actor is actually probably a bigger name actor than Tom Cavanaugh, but for some reason his name is escaping me. All I know is any of those would be better, are probably better people. Even if they are in Hollywood, chances are still better that they've committed less crimes than Ezra Miller.
You could pick someone off the street too. That would help.
That would definitely help as well. So
Nice.
What?
Did we lose the stream? Did we lose the stream? Are we still here, guys? Are we still here?
Let us know.
It's still okay. Yeah, it's buffering now on
guys,
my end.
Are we good?
Chat disconnected.
Oh.
Please wait while we try to reconnect
I'm checking to see if I can.
Oh no.
It says we're live.
It's buffering though for me. It says live.
Guys?
Yeah, we're here. Oh, my head.
Are we still live, guys?
I don't see any more chats.
It says we got a connection, so we're just going to keep...
refresh. Wait. Now it says I'm off the internet.
I don't think we're live.
We're not.
I might be live because we're on... because I'm connected hardline.
Let me look for a different connection.
All right, guys. We're going to keep going.
Are you sure?
We're going to keep going. I don't know if we're... It says I still have connection. It says
are there chats coming in?
Let me see. Hold on, guys.
That are like telling us?
Sorry, guys. It's Ezra. He finally made it.
I think chat's still going.
Oh.
You're back. All right.
Woo!
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Woo! We're good.
Were we there the whole time?
I think. All right. Love you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
That was definitely Ezra Miller.
That's the Ezra Miller lobby coming to sabotage our stream.
All right, so we apologize, guys, for that. So we're gonna move on. We're just
gonna act like it never happened.
Yeah.
You can't stop us, Ezra. We'll speak the truth no matter what.
Exactly. We lost the logo behind us. We'll have to fix that later. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.